Do you like rabbits? Do you like war crimes? Do you like smug, chaotic, cute girls with quirky verbal tics and iconic laughs? Then, Usada Pekora is the Vtuber for you. Usada Pekora is a member of Hololive's third generation, Hololive Fantasy. Her fans are known as the League of the Hair Alliance, more commonly known as the Nousagi. Her streams tend to be initially quite family-friendly, but one should not be deceived by the appearances, for beneath her adorable exterior lies the cruel heart of a cold-blooded criminal. Don't believe me? See for yourself.
何やってんの君は今どんどん
Oh no!
やばいんだけど待ってペコラ助けてよレイ助けてレイこっち社長レイこっち
Pekora may want you to believe she's a proper idol, and she is. A proper idol of death and destruction. An agent of chaos reveling in others' despair, hell-bent on world domination. Whenever Pekora wakes up, she chooses violence. Her misdeeds range from random acts of aggression, gambling, extortion, and human and animal experimentation. These, of course, are just a few examples. Her list of crimes is ever-growing.
This is the sound of a ruthless warlord celebrating her victory, standing on the battlefield, dancing on the corpses of her enemies.
Usada Pekora is quite well known for being competitive, and will play dirty to achieve victory, going as far as to beg for forgiveness in order to lower her opposition's guard, allowing her to exploit such weakness, instantly acting smug and haughty once the tables have turned. However, many of her plans tend to hilariously backfire, ending with the Nousagi always teasing her about it. This has spawned numerous compilations of Pekora suffering, usually following a pattern of her acting very smug and misugaki, ending with a complete failure and her throwing a tantrum.
Ben Pickle.
うるさいんだってあんたたちごめんねちょっと待ってどういうことねえちょっと待って自分も
Because of moments like these, her fans tend to jokingly consider Peko-chan a natural-born comedian. In spite of this, Pekora is genuinely skilled at most games she plays, and will be able to complete them if she puts her mind to it. Pekora is possibly the main villain, or at least one of the main villains, of the Minecraft server. She is the founder and president of Usada Kensetsu, a Minecraft-based construction company responsible for leading the development of automation, as well as many projects throughout the Hololive Minecraft server, contributing to the server's overall prosperity and convenience. Among the many works, she has developed Weapons of War, a trade center built on experimented subjects of slave labor, Pekodam, the first giant mech to be built in the Holo server, and she led the construction of Pekoland, a theme park filled with deadly attractions. Of course, she has also built many of the traps around the server, earning quite the reputation among the Holo members.
Boom boom bunny!
As such, her buildings are always viewed with suspicion and caution. Just learning about her involvement in a project is enough to raise anyone's guard.
来た
Although Usada Kensetsu began as a solo project, Pekora has opened up more and more over time. This gradual breaking of her shell originated from what is known as the Pekomon arc, where Muna was recruited to Usada Kensetsu, proceeding to become Pekora's right arm and dear friend. The two would work together in the many projects of the company. Their friendship would surpass the limitations of the language barrier between the two. From there, Usada Kensetsu's power and influence snowballed, growing even more with the inclusion of its other members at the time of this video's making. Those being Uruha Rushia, Tokoyami Toa, the part-timer Amane Kanata, the president of the KFP restaurant chain Takanashi Kiara, the now retired Kiryu Koko, as well as Usada Kensetsu's business partner Shishiro Botan, the president of the restaurant chain Menya Botan. Usada Kensetsu's influence grew so much that they hosted the Holo Server's 2021 Summer Festival. By this point, Pekora's own personal growth was quite noticeable, no longer working alone and being able to openly communicate with other members. Despite her mischievous nature, she's deeply admired by some of the other Hololive members, and has cultivated strong friendships with members such as Sakura Miko, Hosho Marin, and the previous mentioned Muna Hoshinova, as well as many others. At the end of the day, whether Pekora fails or succeeds in whatever she's doing, the Nousagis will continue to have her back, because deep down, we Nousagis desire to give Pekora the world, to have her rule as our glorious queen. And with her statistics only increasing with each passing month, we may yet see a world ruled by this crazy rabbito, Peko. Konpeko, konpeko, konpeko! Hololive sansei no Usada Pekora Peko! Almondo, almondo! Thank you for watching. Subscribe now and receive the protection of the war criminal buff. Let's Peko!